Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something deeply personal. What does it feel like when someone you love walks away? That hollow ache in your chest, the endless questions that keep you awake at night. Was I not enough? Did I say something wrong? It's like a part of you is missing, yet you're left to fill that void alone. You replay every moment, searching for answers, hoping for a chance to rewrite the ending. You're not alone in this pain. Everyone at some point carries the weight of heartbreak, the sting of rejection, and the longing for closure. But here's the truth. Closure doesn't come from them, it comes from within you. The heartbreak you're feeling? It's not just sadness, it's a signal, a call to action. What if this pain wasn't the end but the start of something powerful? Take a moment. Look inside yourself. What do you truly want? Is it just their return, or is it the version of yourself that you were when you were with them? The confident, loved, and happy you. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You cannot control their choices, but you can control how you respond to this moment. This isn't about manipulating someone into coming back or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about becoming so whole, so fulfilled, that their return becomes a natural result of your growth. Because let's be honest, if they come back while you're still carrying the same wounds, what will really change? Ask yourself this. How do you want them to see you when they look at you again? As someone who crumbled under the weight of heartbreak, or as someone who rose, stronger and wiser? Today we'll dive into 7 powerful steps to help you reconnect, not just with them, but with yourself. These steps are about healing, reflection, and transformation. They'll help you move from a place of desperation to one of quiet confidence. Whether they come back or not, you'll emerge from this stronger than before. So, take a deep breath and prepare to uncover the hidden strength in your heart. Are you ready to transform this pain into your greatest power? Let's begin. Number 1. Heal first, act later. Before you pick up the phone, compose that message, or plan your next move, stop. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I reaching out because I genuinely care about this person, or because I'm afraid of facing life without them? This distinction matters more than you think. Acting from a place of unhealed pain often leads to the same cycles of hurt and misunderstanding. Healing is the foundation of clarity, strength, and true connection. When we're heartbroken, it's easy to confuse longing with love. You might feel an overwhelming urge to reconnect, to explain yourself, or to seek their validation. But what happens if you enter the conversation without first tending to your wounds? Those unresolved emotions, fear, insecurity, and self-doubt can cloud your intentions and potentially push them further away. It's like trying to build a house on a shaky foundation. Eventually, it will crumble. Seneca's wisdom echoes this truth. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. To create a new chapter in your life, whether with them or without them, you must first embrace the end of what was. This isn't about shutting yourself off from hope. It's about creating space for growth and reflection. Healing allows you to approach life, love, and even this person with a clear heart and a steady mind. What does healing look like? It's different for everyone. For some, it means leaning into self-care, journaling, meditating, or rediscovering old hobbies that once brought joy. For others, it's seeking support from friends or professionals who can provide perspective and guidance. Most importantly, healing is about finding your truth. Who are you without this person? What do you need to feel whole again? Remember, healing takes time. It's not a linear process, and it's okay to have setbacks. But every step you take toward understanding yourself is a step toward freedom. When you finally feel ready to act, whether that's reaching out or letting go, it will come from a place of strength, not desperation. Number 2. Detach to attract. Have you ever held on to something so tightly that it seemed to slip through your fingers? The truth is, the more we cling, the more elusive something becomes. Detachment isn't about giving up or pretending not to care. It's about creating space. Space for growth, reflection, and understanding. When you stop chasing, you allow what's meant for you to find its way naturally. Think about it. When you step back, you're no longer trying to force a connection or prove your worth. Instead, you're giving yourself the freedom to focus on your own path. This shift in energy is powerful. People sense it when you're not desperately seeking their attention, and often this change draws them closer. It's not magic, it's human nature. Curiosity and attraction grow in the absence of pressure. Epictetus offers a profound reminder. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Detachment may feel like surrender, like you're losing control of the situation, but in reality, you're reclaiming control of yourself. You're stepping into a place of quiet confidence where you don't need to prove your worth to anyone because you already know it. This isn't easy. It requires trust. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust that what's meant for you will align when the time is right. Detaching doesn't mean shutting down your emotions or pretending not to care. It means valuing your peace over constant anxiety, your self-respect over validation, and your journey over a fleeting moment of connection. When you detach, you send a message. I am whole on my own. This energy is magnetic. It signals that you are not dependent on anyone for your happiness or self-worth. That's when the dynamic shifts. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll return, not because you chase them, but because your presence draws them in. Let your absence speak louder than words. Step back, focus on your growth, and let curiosity bloom. If you've experienced the power of detachment, drop an affirmation in the comments. I attract by letting go. Let this be your reminder to trust the process and allow life to unfold naturally. Number 3, redefine your value. It's easy to lose sight of your worth when you've been through a difficult relationship. You may have given so much of yourself that when it ended, you found yourself questioning who you are and what you deserve. But here's the truth. Your value has never changed. The moment you start doubting yourself is the moment you need to remind yourself of who you were before the relationship. The version of you that was strong, confident, and unapologetically yourself. Maya Angelou once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." These words are a powerful reminder that no situation, no matter how painful, can define your worth unless you allow it to. The pain you've experienced doesn't diminish who you are. It simply reflects a part of your journey. The question is, how will you choose to grow from it? Your value is not determined by someone else's approval, validation, or rejection. It's not defined by their words or actions. It's rooted in who you are, the way you treat others, the love you give, and the strength you show in the face of adversity. When you stand firm in your own worth, you send a clear message, not only to others, but also to yourself, that you are more than enough. Take a moment to reflect on the version of you that was shining long before this chapter of your life began. What were the things that made you proud of yourself? What dreams did you have that lit you up? Go back to that person, the one who was whole, independent and filled with hope. They are still in you, waiting for you to reconnect with them. Reclaim your value. Understand that it doesn't diminish because of someone else's inability to see it. It's not tied to the fleeting nature of a relationship. When you recognize your own worth, you stop seeking validation from external sources. You become whole on your own, not because of someone's approval, but because you've made peace with yourself. It's time to redefine your value. Don't wait for someone else to see it before you do. Let your journey be about rediscovering who you truly are. Drop an affirmation in the comments. I am whole, worthy, and irreplaceable. Take this as your declaration that you will no longer allow anyone to dim the light that is uniquely yours. Number 4. Speak through silence. Silence is often underestimated. In a world where we're taught to express every feeling and share our thoughts at all costs, silence can feel foreign. But silence, when used purposefully, is one of the most powerful tools you have. It's not passive or weak. It's a conscious choice to not engage in drama, to not explain yourself endlessly, and to not chase after validation from those who fail to see your worth. Think about the last time you stayed silent during a difficult conversation, or when someone tried to pull you into an argument. Did you feel a sense of control, of peace, even in the discomfort of not responding? That silence spoke volumes. It conveyed more than words ever could. It was a message to yourself and to them that you refuse to lower your energy to fight for something that isn't mutual. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The essence of this quote lies in the power of action over words. When you choose silence, you're not choosing to withdraw or retreat. You're choosing to stand firm in who you are without having to justify it. You allow your actions and your absence to speak for you. In moments where you want to react, where your emotions want to spill out in a storm of words, remember this. Silence allows others to feel the weight of your presence without you needing to say a single thing. It's not indifference, it's strength. It's a quiet reminder that your value doesn't need to be proven. It's there, even in your absence. Silence communicates boundaries. When you stop engaging in conversations that drain you, you're setting a clear line between what you will accept and what you won't. It speaks of self-respect, a deep understanding that your energy is sacred and you won't waste it trying to convince others of your worth. Remember, true strength is not in the loudest voice, it's in the quietest moments. When you choose silence, you are showing yourself and the world that your peace is non-negotiable. You're not defined by their reactions, and you no longer need to prove yourself. Drop an affirmation in the comments. I am whole in my silence. I speak through my actions, not my words. Speak through your silence, and let your absence remind them of the strength and value you carry. Number 5. Become unpredictable. People love mystery. There's something about the unknown that pulls us in, stirs curiosity, and keeps us on our toes. If you've always been predictable, always offering the same reactions, responses, and routines, it's easy for others to take you for granted. They start to see you as a constant, a given, and over time the spark of intrigue fades. But here's the truth. You have the power to change that narrative. Unpredictability isn't about being reckless or unstable. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing new challenges, and showing them that you're not just the same person they once knew. The moment you break free from the pattern, you become a force of curiosity, It's no longer a matter of what you'll do next. It's what won't you do. And that spark can reignite something long forgotten. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Daring to change, daring to do things that challenge the norm, creates opportunities for growth and transformation. And in doing so, you begin to transform how others see you. By becoming unpredictable, you remove the predictability from your relationship dynamic. When they think they have you figured out, surprise them with something new. Shift your focus to your goals, passions, and dreams. Become deeply engrossed in your own development and allow them to witness your growth. When you focus on your own life and its unfolding journey, you stop waiting for validation or attention from others. And that is when you start to captivate them. Curiosity is a powerful thing. When they no longer know what to expect from you, they'll start to wonder. They'll be drawn back into your orbit, seeking answers, seeking understanding. The best part? You have the power to control how much of that mystery you reveal. Become unpredictable by embracing new experiences, exploring your boundaries, and growing beyond who you were when they first knew you. It's not just about them being intrigued. It's about you showing them that you are more than they ever expected. Drop an affirmation in the comments. I am evolving and embracing the unexpected. Your unpredictability will keep them intrigued, and more importantly, it will remind you of your own strength and limitless potential. Number 6, lead with gratitude. When someone reaches out after a period of silence or distance, it can stir up a mix of emotions: anger, frustration, or even confusion. The natural reaction might be to confront them with the hurt they've caused, or to express how deeply they've affected you. But here's the secret. The way you respond can either build bridges or solidify walls. What if, instead of holding on to bitterness, you responded with gratitude? Gratitude doesn't mean you've forgotten the pain or the lessons. It means you've accepted them. It's about acknowledging the growth, the wisdom, and the strength you've gained, even in the most challenging moments. When you lead with gratitude, you show emotional maturity. You remind them that while their actions may have left scars, you've risen from them. Gratitude is transformative. It shifts the focus from what was taken away to what remains. It shifts your energy from a place of scarcity and hurt to one of abundance and healing. Imagine replying to a message with genuine thanks for the lessons learned instead of with bitterness. You can acknowledge their presence, but also acknowledge your own journey. It's a powerful act of self-respect. It's not about denying your feelings, but rather recognizing that you are stronger, wiser, and more capable because of them. Epictetus once said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Gratitude reminds you that even when others have failed you, you still possess everything you need to thrive. You have your resilience, your wisdom, and your ability to choose your next steps. Leading with gratitude doesn't mean you're letting them off the hook. It means you're taking the high road, choosing to focus on your own emotional growth instead of getting stuck in resentment. When you express gratitude, you show that your sense of self is not reliant on them or their actions. It's rooted in your ability to find meaning in your experiences and move forward with strength. This not only empowers you, but can also leave a lasting impact on them. They may realize what they've lost, or, at the very least, they will understand that you are not someone who is controlled by negative emotions. Gratitude heals. It doesn't erase the pain, but it softens its grip. It paves the way for new beginnings and possibilities, even if that means moving forward without them. Lead with gratitude and watch how it transforms your heart and your relationships. Number 7, embrace their choice. There comes a time when we realize that despite all the emotions and effort we pour into someone, we cannot control their decisions. Their choice to return or not lies entirely in their hands. And as difficult as that may be to accept, it's crucial for your own peace and growth to embrace it. When someone comes back into your life, it's important to recognize why. Are they returning because of genuine love and desire to rebuild what was once lost? Or is it out of guilt, fear, or manipulation? These are key questions to ask yourself. Love, at its purest, should be free and unencumbered by these darker motives. If they truly come back because they care and want to be a part of your life again, let it be on their own terms, in a healthy, sincere way. On the other hand, if they don't return, that is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply a part of life's natural flow. Their absence is not a void you must fill with desperation or doubt. Instead, see it as space for you to grow into someone even stronger and wiser. Let go of any attachment to the outcome. The journey, your personal evolution, is the ultimate reward. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This is a powerful lesson in acceptance and surrender. What is meant for you will come to you, and what isn't will simply fade away, no matter how much you try to hold on. Acceptance doesn't mean you stop caring or become numb. It means you stop fighting against the flow of life, and trust that what is truly meant for you will manifest in time. This is where your real strength lies, in your ability to release attachment and surrender to what is. When you embrace someone's choice, you're not diminishing your worth. You're simply acknowledging that their journey is separate from yours, and that you are capable of continuing yours, with or without them. Your growth doesn't depend on their decision. It depends on your ability to choose yourself, even in moments of uncertainty. Embrace their choice, whether they return or not. In doing so, you embrace your own freedom to move forward in the direction of your true desires and potential. And there you have it. 7 steps to guide you in this delicate process. But remember, this journey isn't just about getting them back. It's about rediscovering yourself and creating a life so fulfilling that whether they return or not, you'll be okay. So, tell me, which step spoke to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You've got the strength to navigate this journey, and I'm here